Man runs into garage door while attempting to chug sparkling water without burping. Evolution is going well right now. Talking of which, here's Devon Physique doing the TikTok chugging challenge.
Did I do it right?
Yes.
I get what the lady's seeing him now. Including Taylor Spicy, don't think that's her real name, who is one of his paid actresses, sorry girlfriends. I remember when people used to just use toilets for defecating, which was an improvement on this.
Got the Zoa in my veins, my culture banging with strange. Let me see what kind of Zoa bars you could spit.
I'm not going to spit any bars, just spit out that piss water you call an energy drink. It's a gag reflux to energy drinks, I was born with it. And here is the chugging champion of TikTok. Let's just say he's not fun to drink with. Alright mate, nice to catch up with you, here's your pint. I'll get the bill then. Polish gym declares itself a church to get around COVID restrictions. Run by this guy, Father forgive him for his gains.
Approach the altar and bench or something like that.
And at this point, can I just say that this is not yoga? And for research purposes, I've watched the video 40 times and I can still confirm this is not yoga. How have we messed up stretching? I literally had no idea that something as serene as yoga has had the influencer wand waved all over it to a point where it's literally unrecognizable. And how did I find this video, you may ask? Because YouTube recommended it to me. How did they equate me searching for Android tablet reviews to that? The algorithm's clearly working. Thank you, YouTube. Can someone please buy her a tripod because she's having to place her camera on the floor at the moment? But to be fair, Devon Physique's TikTok page has just been improved. Where am I going to get my comedy from now? Can someone be in this shape in their 50s? Well, yes. Clearly. If so, can someone do it without chemicals? No, not to this level. If your answer is no, please let me know. I just did. It's absolutely impossible to carry that mass at that age, super physiological amounts of muscle, to be single-digit body fat shredded all year round, and to maintain strength as he does naturally. Sorry, I take all that back. Best natural bodybuilders, 18 natty lifters you need to know about. And he didn't write this article ironically. Generation Iron will be employing him soon. These 18 athletes will help you keep faith in the sport. It is literally a who's who of fake natties. Steve Cook has actually been honest now by mistake and admitted he juiced whilst winning the BB.com fitness model competition back in the day. And who's the #1 natty in the article?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. The best natural bodybuilders list should come as confirmation that with the right training, diet and recovery programs, even natties can get as big as the IFBB pros. And talking of the right training, Mike O'Hearn has revealed his muscle growth hack.
Look at that.
Looks like a boomerang almost.
You don't know, I'm popping and locking.
Electrical muscle stimulation.
So, everything here, we got some... Where's the Xbox? That's what I'm wondering.
Aren't we all? Microsoft's understanding of supply and demand is a little bit wonky right now. So what you do is you put the EMS pads on, you make sure the machine is working correctly, make sure it has the right voltage, the correct settings, you get the lifting equipment set up, and then you binge on PEDs. I think that's the right order. Just straight mukbang the stuff.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Chester. Boobs today.
Little titties.
I think by now his body has become so desensitized to the PEDs that he probably has to squeeze them straight into his eye to get any effect, with a bit of lemon or something. And for those of you who want the science behind why EMS is not a muscle building protocol per se, as is expressed in the evidence, I have a video on that where I do explain that in more depth. EMS, electrical muscle stimulation, does however have applications to rehabilitation for people who may be suffering from medical issues who cannot stimulate their muscle through using external loads. But for a dude who's been pounding PEDs for 30 years, adding the nicotine patch is like a drop in the ocean. Caption that image. But what you will see is influencers using EMS, for example, as a gimmick to keep their seemingly never-ending careers going. And one method for achieving that as a fitness professional is to become a mukbanger. Seamless transition from fitness to binge eating, or what I like to call mukbang heroes. Thank you for that one YouTube page, truly. Epic 10,000 calorie eating challenge. There is no such thing as a clean 10,000 calorie eating challenge. By the time you get to about 4,000 calories, let's just say it's a bit messy on your body. But at what point are we going to see mukbang channels for what they really are?
I love cheese. Double.
That's what they are. The guy has almost hit 1 million subs on his backup channel. Whilst mocking the health implications of morbid obesity by selling merchandise like this, I identify a skinny t-shirt on its onlywaterweight.com. It is genuinely sad that we treat health in this way and that a large amount of people believe this nonsense they're fed online. How much KFC chicken will make me £400? Well, that's entertaining, isn't it? Talking of which, fitness influencers who make calorie challenges It's just another word for mukbangs, and make no sense as communication coming from so-called fitness professionals. And calling them epic cheat days doesn't change that. And I'm not surprised this dude is making this trash also. And so there is a real debate here to be had whether clean eating interspersed with humongous cheat days is actually a sustainable, balanced health projection.
My favorite one out of all of them was the Fruity Pebbles, so we're going to save that for later.
But that is what we commonly see communicated by fitness influencers. I guess dividing it by 2 makes it slightly better. Matt does McDonald's all the time. The guy probably has a gold membership card by now. All right, Matt, the usual. Yes, please. Just bring it to my normal table. I just find this stuff very seriously the worst projection that we see from so-called fitness professionals. I need a pick-me-up after that. New post alert. I have a notification sound on my phone for new TikToks. Just fart sounds.
It's about drive. It's about power. Zoa 30% off on Amazon for the next few hours. Got the Zoa in my veins. My culture banging with strange. I change the game. So what's my name? Rock. Desecration. Defamation. I could go on and on.
I don't think you could.
Game. So what's my name? Rock.
I think I found someone who's a worse rapper than me.
This one goes out to my Zoa warriors. As you guys know, there is a huge sale going on right now over on Amazon. Get over to Amazon now. It's one of the biggest sales of the year on Amazon. Zoa is Amazon's deal of the day. 30% off.
So I like The Rock, I genuinely do, and some of his 200 movies he makes a year are feel-good fun and enjoyable. And at a time where we have constant clamps on our heads, are probably needed. But his energy drink is not well formulated. I made a video on that where I break down the ingredients and why it is disappointing. It's like the slush left at the bottom of your kettle, basically.
All Zoa flavors, all day long, only on Amazon. You guys have made Zoa the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game.
But that hasn't stopped it from being the #1 energy drink in the universe, because all that people seemingly want to care about is the marketing and the celebrity selling it.
And we're the #1 fastest growing for a reason.
Not the actual ingredients and dosages in the product.
Sip your Zoa. Now let's go.
What did that T-Rex ever do to him? Our recent Bang Master Blaster study found that subjects using Bang Master Blaster, I had to check what that was then, had a 6.9 pound increase in lean mass, a 23.2 pound improvement in the bench press, and a 52.5 pound increase in the squat. That sounds right. Clearly direct causation there. Are people just making up their own studies now? Is this Thomas DeLauer's channel? I mean, do they just have no shame? Our study that we did, probably in peer-reviewed conditions, said that our pre-workout gives you a 6.9 pound increase in lean mass. Eats the bench press and smashes the squat. If in any way their research, you know, that stuff they doodled on the back of a napkin, showed results like that, how do they know it was clear causation from the pre-workout to those gains? They couldn't. Maybe it was just the effort and hard work the participants were putting in. Maybe it was the music they were listening to. Maybe it's the temperature of the aircon in the gym. You get where I'm going with this. It might as well have been, considering how flawed Bang Energy's exercise science department are, who happen to sell the products they're studying. That awkward moment when Colby Covington partners with Bang Energy. That awkward moment being all of it. Are they projecting a post-workout anabolic window there? If you train hard and don't take a high-quality protein isolate supplement post-exercise, you might be missing out on some serious gains. What if I had protein pre-workout? Very serious evidence-based question. I think Anthony likes Bang Energy. It is hard to tell. If you type that, and the reason is not that you sat on your phone, go and sit in the naughty corner.